Imagine giving your heart and your savings to the man you love, only for him to vanish to America and build a new family. Get ready for a roller coaster of love, sacrifice, and heartbreak that'll keep you glued to the screen. In the bustling heart of Nairobi, Kenya, lived Nia Wanjiku, a 25-year-old beauty with medium dark brown skin that glowed like polished ebony, her graceful curves turning heads as she walked. Her long braided hair swayed with every step, her glossy brown skin shining under the city sun. Nia worked as a nurse, her gentle hands saving lives, her savings growing from years of hard work. She felt deeply in love with Juma Aching, 27, a tall, muscular man with medium dark brown skin, broad shoulders, and a chiseled jaw that promised strength. Juma, a mechanic with dreams bigger than Nairobi, swept her off her feet with his charming smile and smooth talk. They met at a city market, Nia buying vegetables, Juma fixing a matata nearby. "You're too pretty for this chaos," he teased, his glossy brown arms flexing as he worked. They dated for 2 years, their love growing under Nairobi's skyline. Dinners at rooftop cafes, walks by Uhuru Park. Juma spoke of America, a land of opportunity, and Nia believed in him. "I'll make us rich," he'd say, his muscular frame pulling her close. Engaged with a simple ring, they planned a future, Nia saving every shilling, her beauty a quiet strength. One day, Juma came with a plan. "I got a visa, but I need funds for the trip," he said, his eyes pleading. Nia, 27 now, hesitated, her glossy brown hands counting her savings. Over 500,000 Kenyan shillings from years of nursing. "It's for us," Juma promised, his chiseled jaw firm. Blinded by love, she handed it over, her heart racing. He left for America in 2010, waving from the airport, his muscular figure disappearing into the crowd. Nia waited, her elegant figure at home, letters promised but never sent. Months turned to years. Nia, now 42, lived alone in a modest Nairobi flat, her medium dark brown skin still radiant, her long braids a crown of resilience. She worked tirelessly, her graceful curves moving through hospital wards, but her heart ached. Juma's silence grew, no calls, no letters, just excuses through a friend. "He's busy building our life." Nia prayed, her glossy brown cheeks wet with tears, holding on to hope. Friends whispered, "He's gone," but she clung to the ring, her love a painful anchor. In America, Juma, now 42, thrived. His muscular build filled out a sharp suit, his chiseled jaw proud as a successful car dealer in Atlanta. He married Sarah, 38, a stunning woman with medium dark brown skin, her glossy hair framing a face of elegance, her curves graceful in designer clothes. They had 2 kids, Lila, 8, and Tund, 6, both with glossy brown skin and curls, living in a big house with a garden. Juma buried Nia's memory, his charm building a new life, the money she gave him a stepping stone he never repaid. Back in Nairobi, Nia's pain deepened. She heard rumors, Juma seen with a family in America, but dismissed them, her elegant figure pacing her flat. One evening, a letter arrived, postmarked Atlanta, her hands shaking as she opened it. A photo fell out. Juma, Sarah, Lila, and Tund, smiling, a perfect family. Nia's breath caught, her glossy brown skin paling, the ring slipping from her finger. The pain hit. 15 years of waiting, her sacrifice betrayed. The city buzzed, matatus, horns, but her world crumbled, the suspense of confrontation brewing. Nia Wanjiku, now 42, sat in her modest Nairobi flat, her medium dark brown skin still radiant despite the years, her long braided hair a testament to her resilience. Her graceful curves moved as she paced, her glossy brown hands clutching Juma's ring, the only link to the man she'd loved. 15 years had passed since Juma Aching left for America in 2010, her 500,000 Kenyan shillings funding his dream. She'd waited, her elegant figure haunting hospital wards, her savings drained from supporting his promise. Letters never came, calls faded, but hope lingered, her glossy brown cheeks wet with tears each night. In Nairobi, life buzzed, matatas honking, skyscrapers gleaming, but Nia's world was quiet, her pain a silent companion. Friends like Mercy, a nurse with medium dark brown skin and a warm smile, urged, "Move on, Nia." But she held on to Juma's words, "I'll build us a life," her love a stubborn flame. She'd send messages through a friend in America, getting vague replies. "He's busy," her heart aching. The city skyline mocked her, its lights a reminder of the future she'd lost, the suspense of his return growing faint. Across the ocean, Juma, now 42, lived in Atlanta, Georgia, his muscular frame filling a sharp suit, his chiseled jaw proud as a successful car dealer. The money Nia gave him had bought his start, a secret he buried. He married Sarah, 38, a stunning woman with medium dark brown skin, her glossy hair framing an elegant face, her graceful curves in designer dresses. They had Lila, 8, and Tund, 6, both with glossy brown skin and curls, their laughter filling a big house with a garden. Juma's charm won Sarah, his past with Nia a locked door, the betrayal hidden under American success. Sarah, a teacher, adored Juma, her beauty a contrast to Nia's pain. Lila and Tund, growing strong, asked about Africa, Juma dodging with stories of village trips. He'd send occasional money to a friend in Nairobi, claiming it was for family, a guilt offering Nia never received. His life was a glossy facade, cars, parties, a family photo on the mantle, while Nia's flat held only memories. The suspense grew as Juma's silence deepened, his new world shield. Back in Nairobi, rumors stirred. A patient mentioned a Kenyan man in America with a family, and Nia's heart raced. She scoured social media, her glossy brown fingers trembling on her phone. A profile popped up, Juma Aching, tagged in a family picnic, Sarah beside him, Lila, and Tun laughing. Nia's breath stopped, the photo a dagger, Juma with kids, married, thriving. Her elegant figure slumped, the ring falling, her love turning to pain. She called Mercy, sobbing, "He lied." The suspense thickened, her discovery a spark. Nia dug deeper, asking a tech-savvy cousin to trace Juma. "He's in Atlanta, owns a dealership," the cousin said, showing flight records. Nia's mind spun. 15 years of waiting, her sacrifice funding his betrayal. She saved again, her nurse's pace slow, her glossy brown skin aging with resolve. Juma, unaware, planned a trip to Nairobi, Sarah and the kids in tow, a homecoming to flaunt his success. The city buzzed, traffic lights, mirroring Nia's turmoil, the confrontation looming. One night, Nia dreamed of Juma's return, her elegant figure welcoming him, only to wake to the photo, her pain raw. She wrote a letter, never sent, her glossy brown hands shaking. "Why?" she scrawled, the word a cry. Mercy suggested confronting him, but Nia hesitated, her love warring with hurt. The suspense built as Juma's flight neared, Nairobi preparing for his arrival, Nia's heart a battlefield. The story's tension promised more, keeping viewers hooked. Nia Wanjiku, now 42, stood outside a sleek Nairobi hotel, her medium dark brown skin glistening under the midday sun, her long braided hair tied back with resolve. Her elegant figure, still graceful despite the years, trembled with a mix of anger and hope. After months of saving and tracing Juma Aching's flight records, she learned he was back in Nairobi with his family, Sarah, Lila, and Tund, staying at this upscale spot. Her glossy brown hands clutched the photo she'd found. Juma's face smiling with his new life, the pain of 15 years fueling her steps. The city buzzed, Matetas honking, skyscrapers looming, mirroring her turmoil. Inside, Juma, 42, lounged in a glossy suit, his muscular frame relaxed, his chiseled jaw proud. His medium dark brown skin shone, his success as an Atlanta car dealer evident. Sarah, 38, sat beside him, her glossy hair framing an elegant face, her graceful curves in a shiny dress, sipping tea with Lila, 8, and Tund, 6, both with glossy brown skin and curls, their laughter filling the air. Juma had planned this homecoming to flaunt his life, unaware Nia was closing in. The hotel's chandeliers reflected their glossy world, a stark contrast to Nia's weight. Nia stormed in, her glossy nurse uniform swapped for a bold red dress, her beauty a weapon. She spotted Juma, his eyes widening as she approached, the photo in hand. "Juma!" she shouted, her voice cutting through the chatter. Sarah turned, her elegant figure tensing, the kids pausing. "Who's this?" Sarah asked, her tone sharp. Juma stammered. "Nia, what are you doing here?" Nia thrust the photo forward, tears welling. 15 years I waited. You took my money and built this." The crowd hushed, the suspense thick, Nairobi's hum fading. Juma pulled her aside, his muscular hands sweating. "It was one chance, Nia. I had to take it," he muttered, his charm fading. Nia's glossy brown cheeks flushed. "You promised me a life. I gave you everything." Sarah joined, her beauty dimmed by fury. "What's she talking about, Juma?" He confessed, his broad shoulders slumping. "I used her money to start in America. I met you, fell in love." Sarah's tears fell, her glossy dress trembling. Lila and Tund watched, confused, their glossy brown skin glowing, the truth unraveling. The fallout was swift. Sarah demanded answers, her elegant voice rising. "You lied to us?" Juma nodded, his muscular frame shrinking. Nia's pain poured out. "I waited, hoping, while you played family." The hotel staff whispered, guests staring, the city's energy a backdrop to the drama. Nia showed bank records, her 500,000 Kenyan shillings transfer, proof of her sacrifice. Sarah slapped Juma, her hand leaving a mark, and grabbed the kids, storming out, her glossy hair whipping. The suspense peaked, Nia's love turning to rage. Juma pleaded, "Nia, I'll make it right." But she stepped back, her elegant figure firm. "Too late," she said, her glossy brown eyes cold. She left the hotel, the photo crumpling in her hand, Nairobi's skyline a silent witness. Sarah checked into another hotel, her beauty marred by betrayal, Lila and Tun crying, "Why, Daddy?" Juma sat alone, his muscular hands covering his face, his success crumbling. Nia returned to her flat, her pain raw, plotting her next move, the city's lights a cruel reminder. Friends rallied around Nia, Mercy hugging her warm smile a comfort. "He doesn't deserve you," she said. Nia nodded, her glossy brown skin shining with tears, her resolve hardening. Juma called, his voice desperate, but she hung up, the suspense of his fate lingering. Sarah filed for divorce, her elegant figure in a lawyer's office, the kids confused. The truth, Nia's sacrifice, Juma's deceit, spread, Nairobi buzzing with gossip, the story's tension pulling viewers deeper. Nia Wanjiku, 42, stood on her Nairobi balcony, her medium dark brown skin glowing under the morning sun, her long braided hair swaying in the breeze. Her elegant figure, once bent by pain, straightened with newfound strength, the crumpled photo of Juma and his family in her glossy brown hands. After the hotel confrontation, her heart had shattered, but now it hardened. Juma Aching, 42, had called daily, his muscular voice pleading, "Let me explain," but Nia silenced him, her love turning to resolve. The city buzzed, Matetas, horns, mirroring her journey from sacrifice to empowerment. Juma's life unraveled. Sarah, 38, filed for divorce, her elegant figure in a lawyer's office, her glossy hair framing a face of resolve. Lila, 8, and Tund, 6, both with glossy brown skin and curls, cried for their father, confused by the chaos. Juma's car dealership in Atlanta faltered, his muscular frame hauling boxes as clients left, his chiseled jaw set with regret. The money Nia gave him 15 years ago, his secret foundation, now a chain around his neck. He returned to Nairobi, his glossy suit replaced by a worn shirt, seeking forgiveness. Nia chose healing over revenge. With Mercy's help, her warm friend with medium dark brown skin, she joined a women's support group, her glossy brown cheeks wet with shared stories. "You gave your all," Mercy said, hugging her. Nia nodded, her elegant figure finding peace. Her nurses pay funding a small business, selling handmade jewelry. The city skyline, once a taunt, became her canvas, her beauty a beacon. She kept the ring, not as hope, but as a reminder of her strength, the suspense of Juma's return fading. Juma approached her flat, his muscular hands trembling, his broad shoulders slumped. "Nia, I'm sorry," he said, his glossy brown skin pale. She faced him, her glossy red dress shining. "You took my money, my years, my trust," she replied, her voice steady. "I won't destroy you, but I won't forgive." He begged, offering repayment, but Nia refused, her elegant figure turning away. Sarah, back in Atlanta, won custody, her beauty a shield for the kids. Juma's consequences clear. Lost family, lost wealth, lost love. Months later, Nia's jewelry business thrived, her medium dark brown skin radiant, her graceful curves moving with confidence at a market stall. Lila and Tund, visiting Kenya with Sarah, stumbled upon her, their glossy brown eyes curious. "Are you the lady Daddy knew?" Lila asked. Nia smiled. "Yes, but I'm okay now." She gave them bracelets, her heart softening, Sarah nodding thanks. Juma watched from afar, his muscular frame broken, the city's hum of judgment on his deceit. Moral lesson of the story: love's price can be high, and the pain of betrayal cuts deep. What you give with trust can turn to loss, but strength rises from the ashes. Every sacrifice teaches resilience. What a journey! Would you heal like Nia or seek revenge? Drop your thoughts below, hit that like button, and subscribe to Love Lanine's drama for more heartfelt tales. Catch you next time.